In this video, we are going to make a simple terrarium that you can follow and make at home easily using widely available materials.
Firstly, we are going to locate the seams of this container. I have looked at it earlier, you can see a seam here and a seam here, which means that we are definitely not going to use these two sides facing the front like this because it will look very bad. So you can see I labeled it with tape, and now we will start. After that, we will add in some carbon. This is some rice hull carbon, and it can help in water filtration. Because this is a very small terrarium, that is why a drainage layer might not help that much. And also, I will be using academia soil. That's why it is quite well draining and it can be excluded, as we are mainly growing on small plants. Then, I will add some academia soil, as I will not be using a bioactive substrate in such a small container, as it could be hard to maintain. So I mainly use inorganic substrate like this, in order to try to prevent any mold from appearing. We will then proceed to make it slanted and sloped towards the back. This makes your scape with more depth, and it looks bigger than actually it is. And then we will spray it wet to make sure it doesn't move. Since we are not using a drainage layer, that's why we must be careful in adding water and don't add too much. Add little by little. Okay, this should be good. Then we take a tissue and wipe it dry so that we can get a better view in the insides. We will then place in a rock as the centerpiece. This is a piece of quartz. It's white colored and it is quite angular as well, so it will make it more unique. And then you will add some plants. Here's a selaginella. We will plant it in and use the back of the forceps to press it down, like this. We can put a sphagnum moss in the back. We can then add in some moss. Here I'm using some Java moss. This moss will grow and fill up the space in the future. So you don't need to put that much. This should be enough. We will add a dwarf strawberry begonia to provide more contrast in the front. There you have it. Space some water to secure it. And you have a mini ecosystem ready.